Hello friends and welcome back. My name is Dr. Lori Beth. I'm a physical therapist and we are currently working our way through one of the most intricate and versatile joints in the human body, and that is the shoulder. The shoulder is incredibly unique in the fact that it has the most range of motion in the human body. The glenohumeral joint, which is a ball and socket joint, the shallowness of the shoulder also makes it very prime to injury, dislocation, tissue tightness, postural deficits. People that have had strokes are very high risk of having the shoulder dislocate. So many of us struggle with biomechanical problems because we lack range of motion, we lack tissue extensibility, we have so many injuries, and the shoulder joint is one of the most prone to injuries for a variety of reasons. How many ligaments are responsible for the integrity of the shoulder joint? How many muscles and soft tissues are required to be working in perfect function in order to keep the shoulder stable and moving the way it's supposed to for our optimal performance? And because of that, so many people and so many patients are coming to me because they're having issues with their shoulder, whether it's deep joint pain or superficial pain, difficulty performing skills that they should be able to do very well. Many of us are suffering from aches and knots and tissue tightness, leading us to spend a lot of money on massages or other resources, home remedies, and even medications, unfortunately. I'm here to help you and anyone you know that needs assistance improving the range of motion of their shoulder joint. We're doing a whole series on some of the basics of shoulder health, and I'll be doing a few follow-along videos working on strength, range of motion, postural techniques to help improve your upright posture. And not that having forward head and rounded shoulders is necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes people have forward head and rounded shoulders. It doesn't necessarily mean anything is technically wrong. It is not encouraged for people that want to have good mechanics, whether it's so that they can lift heavy weights, perform well at work, or be a very good athlete. We all have a host of reasons why our shoulders are so important to us, and we really do underestimate how much they do for us from the day to day. There are people that have lost strength in their legs and they need their arms to help support their body weight to stand, to walk, to get out of bed, and our shoulders are just something that we rely on so much more than we realize. Often it's not until we're in a tremendous amount of pain before we do anything about it, or we're in a tremendous amount of pain before we even realize how much we use our shoulders. One day of having pain in your shoulder is all it takes. When you go to reach for something in the cupboard and you have stabbing, aching pain or knots and you can't reach because the tightness and pain goes all the way up your neck, down your arm, etc. We're going to be working on a few different stretches, mobility exercises, and different activities that you can implement in your day-to-day so that you can have better shoulder mechanics, better shoulder mobility, and a much better quality of life. I do think it's incredibly important that we realize it's a lot harder to treat problems when they're already there than preventing them from happening in the first place. Wherever you are right now, let's call this ground zero. Never let ourselves get any worse than this, because too many people wait until there's a problem to click on a video like this. But if you want to be a good swimmer or a good runner or pitcher or football player, or if you don't have any athletic desires whatsoever, but you want to be able to pick up your kids or your grandkids or go grocery shopping without any issues, this video is for you. We're going to start improving the health of our shoulders, starting with some of the basics, doing a few different mobility activities, and it is growing in knowledge that normally static stretching is not the most beneficial for us, but there are times when static stretching can be beneficial, whether you're very injured, that's all that you can tolerate, but normally we want to be improving range of motion while also improving strength. Even though in this video we're primarily going over mobility, stretches, and range of motion, please remember, as you increase your range of motion, you also want to be improving the strength that you have within that range of motion. The body is very incredible. It is an anatomical engineering masterpiece. That's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into some different shoulder mobility stretches and exercises. I hope that you really benefit from this video. If there's anything that causes you pain, please stop. All of these exercises and movement patterns should be comfortable. Go at a pace that suits your particular needs. If something does cause you pain, you might not be ready for that activity, and if you're able to perform the exercise within a limited range of motion, you can, within a comfortable range of motion, go to where you're able to go and stop there. Sometimes pushing yourself past where you should be is much more harmful for you today, and even more so in the long run. Don't push yourself past your comfort zone. It's really not worth it. We're going to get there in time, but if we try to get somewhere we're not, you're probably going to get injured along the way. Let's all be smart and take good care of our bodies. That's what this is all about, and that is my absolute passion. I want to help you be your best self. Stay tuned and let me know which of these movements and mobility exercises is your particular favorite. Thanks again so much, and let's get working. We're gonna be starting with very basic stretches and mobility exercises. If the exercise or activity suits you, feel free to follow along. Again, if it doesn't suit your particular needs, skip it. Please go at a pace that suits you particularly. Take your time, have a very good mind to muscle connection. Make sure you're not cheating or compensating in any way. Just taking my hands behind my back, clasping my hands together however suits you, and I'm gonna lift them up. Down. Nice deep breaths. We're gonna intensify that movement. I think this feels even better. Inversions are really good for our energy, our mood, our circulatory system, but they're also more difficult on our balance. So if this is not safe for you, continue to do the first exercise. Just isolating the very beginning component of that movement is sometimes referred to as a lift-off. You can do a lift-off by having your hands just clasped behind your back as we did in the previous exercise, or you can have something in your hands, whether it's a stick or a TheraBand, something of that sort, to have your hands further apart than clasped together. It does change when you are moving your body. The smallest details that you change make a huge difference. This is seen very clearly in professional sports, where microseconds make the hugest difference in performance outcomes. When we're starting with the details and moving down into the subtleties, the beginning components of these motions, you have to find what patterns are comfortable for you as you gradually progress the ones that aren't. So to just do a lift off, we're gonna clasp our hands behind our back, as so, and this is the movement as we've already done. You can also come this way and lift off like that. Or what we're gonna do is take a band. And usually the lighter the color, the lighter the resistance, and I'm using a very light band.
This feels so right. Love with you, love with you. Feels so true, feels so new, man, just me and you. Love with you feels like a dream. Never wanna wake, it seems. Holding Your loving on me makes me feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim in your eyes so I can't tell the truth. I got so high, oh, I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. Be up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me I don't need no money, just need your body. Show me that so sweet like honey. Don't need no talking, just need your body. Telling me you feel fine. Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave your side. Wanna keep you in my life, don't need to move. I feel like I can't lose. Baby, I wanna ride with you, I got so high, oh, I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me I don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body. Show me that so sweet like honey, don't need no talking, just need your body.
And I am personally under the conviction that the vast majority of times when you're doing exercise, the slower the better. Often you want to work on plyometrics or explosive functional skills, but those should be done only after you know that the stability of the joint you're working, the muscles are moving in proper alignment. Plyometric and explosive or speed activities can be more dangerous and can also be at a higher risk of causing injury. They do have a time and a place. I'm definitely not saying that they're not beneficial to train, but if you are currently experiencing a lot of pain, joint instability, you're rehabilitating or anything like that, most of the time when you're really training specific muscle patterns and you want to work specific muscles or joints, usually getting slow, having a good mind to muscle connection would serve the general population very well. A lot of people lack mind to muscle connection. Bodybuilding community is an exception. A lot of athletes are exceptions, but the general community has very, very poor mind to muscle connection. They're very poor awareness of their body. Taking your time and slowing down the movement will serve you so well in the long run. It's going to definitely make a big difference on your muscle health and your joint health. So if possible, when possible, go slow and make sure you're not cheating or compensating in any way. The closer you hold together on your resistance band, the tougher it's going to be. This again is a very light resistance band. The further apart you are, that's already giving you extra range of motion there. Find a place where the resistance doesn't cause you any pain or difficulty ahead of where you should be right now. Slow and steady. To be able to perform a movement like this, you should already have a fair amount of mobility in the joint. If you have very poor mobility, the further apart you'll need to start. If you can't complete the whole movement, that's perfectly fine. Go to where you can and stop there. You can even do it in two parts, where you go to where you're doing the lift off portion in the event that you can't perform the whole entire amount of range. This next movement is called the sword. We're also going to do a rotational sword, so you get to see the front and the back of my body. I'm going to be doing my left hand facing forward and my right hand facing backward. Again, very light resistance band. The band is low and on my side. I actually would regularly be standing more like this, and I might try a few. I'm not sure if you can hear my shoulders, but they are clicking. Obviously, these are movements that I definitely need to be doing. Even though this is a fairly light resistance band, especially with how far away I am, the negative of a resistance band is the tension is not the same throughout the whole entire movement. There are times where the tension is less, as in when you're at the very beginning of the movement when the band is not tight. The further away you get, now it's a lot more resistance. Typically, the highest intensity of tension is at the end range of motion, which is a very beneficial place to have tension, especially if you want to work on controlling the eccentric as you slowly let the resistance band go back to a loose tension. So very tight, and then trying to control the band going back, slowing the eccentric down.
In your eyes, I see the light. Laugh and dance through the night.
Okay, now I'll be doing the other side, so you will get to see the back side. I'm switching hands now, doing my right. Same exercise otherwise.
Holding hands under the stars. With you, I can go so far. Every day shining bright. In your eyes, I see the light. Laugh and dance through the night. Can't believe this feels so right. Love with you, love with you. Feels so true, feels so new. Love with you, love with you. Every moment just me and
you. Same exact movement, the only difference is we're going to be adding a rotation to the sword. These movements are based on PNF patterns, but they're hugely beneficial as you adduct and internally rotate and bring your arm across and down from your body as when you're pulling out the sword, and then up and across as you flex, abduct, and externally rotate your arm. Externally rotate. So it's easiest to set the arm or the leg when you're thinking of the leg in a place where you can easily see the direction of the extremity. So externally rotating as you supinate and internally rotating as you pronate. So internally rotating as I adduct and bring my arm back across the midline of my body, and then I'm flexing the shoulder as I externally rotate the arm. This is abduction, flexion, external rotation. It's been a while since I've been in school. Just for the sake of people that like things centered, I'm going to try to stand in the center of the frame
love with you.
But ultimately, when you all are doing these exercises at home, you don't have to worry about where exactly you're standing so that people can see you. Please put all of your focus on where the band is best for you, the tension of the band that's best for you, even if you're not ready to have tension at all, because even though this is a very light tension, because of how I've got it folded and pretty far away from my body, it does get to be tight by the time I bring it all the way across my arm. A lot of people are not going to be ready for that level of resistance, and you'd have to go even lighter than this. In fact, I recently ordered some new resistance bands myself because my upper body needs a lot lower resistance than what my lower body is capable of. So if you're going to be really dedicating a lot of time and attention to training your upper body, it'd be worth purchasing resistance bands that are most. The next exercise that we're going to do is called scapular circles. Scapular circles. We're going to do these in a variety of different positions and patterns. I'm really going to focus on just doing them here in standing, perhaps in kneeling or sitting. Ultimately, the movement is the same. You can do them sitting on the ground. You can do them on hands and knees in quadruped. There are people that are capable of doing them inverted, whether they're using rings or a TRX. This is a very important fundamental movement where you're really isolating the scapula and what the scapula are doing. This is not going to allow you to compensate or cheat. The movement has to come entirely from your shoulder girdle, so you can't be using your torso to move in different angles or your entire arm. You want the movement coming from the scapula. In my opinion, it's best to do this fairly slow. Again, you really want to work on being aware of what you're feeling and where the range of motion is coming from. Even for me, I'm a beginner to this movement pattern, and it's something I wish I had incorporated a very long time ago. I'm not in any sports that really require me to be really controlled in my scapula, but as we age, these movements become more and more difficult for us to perform if we don't start to do them. And if you're new to these activities and you're already a seasoned veteran, just start where you're at. And if you can record yourself or have someone else record you, look in a mirror, try to see the performance so that you can have signs and objective evidence of the progression that you're making over time.